released here is not good news. You just received information that the Bay Park Sewage Treatment Plant is not operational due to Hurricane Sandy. Accordingly, I have issued a conserve water alert for those who reside within the Bay Park Sewage Treatment Plant. The Health Commissioner informs me this presents a public health concern. Until further notice, a conserve water order is now active. You must immediately limit water usage in your home, limit laundry and washer dryer usage to full loads, short shower time, and limit flushing toilets. Until further notice, we have state and county officials actively working on this critical infrastructure failure. And that is the bad news right now. Very concerning. Bay Park Sewage Treatment Plant is not operational due to Hurricane Sandy and the tremendous amount of water that entered and infiltrated the operations of the plant.
And County Executive, what communities are directly
Good question.
affected
I need to know what that
It's
is.
many communities. I will give you a general thumb. If you live west of the Meadowbrook Parkway to the Queens line and south of the LIE Expressway, with the exception of those residing in the Lawrence and Cedarhurst sewer treatment districts, and of course Long Beach is already at failure, you are now under a conserve water order.
Wow.
All right, a rundown once again.
So this is breaking news now. Breaking news now. Everybody who lives west of the Meadowbrook Parkway, that includes Baldwin, is now under a conserved water.
To avoid contact with sewerage, which may begin to back up at manhole covers and at basement drains. You will see
Very
percolation.
devastating. So here is the disaster now.
To touch or come into contact with that.
Right, this is very dangerous.
Very bad news. Very unfortunate, unbelievable news happening right now.
Do we have
Our
Do you hear this?
Commissioner of Health will also be alerting the local hospitals to check for what is typically associated with GI issues.
Okay, so we're talking about the areas
Gastrointestinal
basically
tract
generally west of
issues. That's
Meadowbrook
what GI issues
Parkway to
are.
Queens,
Yeah, to the Queens line.
and then south of the LIE.
That would be the general rule.
Okay.
So
And with
south
the
of
exception
LIE.
Lawrence and Cedarhurst have their own sewer treatment districts. They are not affected at this time, although they were damaged, so you may get further alerts. This is very concerning, and this is what I was talking about, the assessment after the storm of the critical infrastructure. We are extremely concerned here in the county of Nassau that our critical infrastructure has been damaged by Hurricane Sandy and those storm surges and the water that they left behind.
So this is not just a matter of, I'm sorry, Stone, of just, you know, your power is starting to come back on or your power is off. There are still other things that people have to be very, very careful about.
Exactly.
And County Executive, this may be too early to be able to answer. Do we have a time frame as to how long we're going to be dealing with this?
There is not a time frame. I could just tell you this. We are assembled at my Office of Emergency Management with our engineers, outside engineers, as well as some leading critical response teams from the state of New York that worked in other catastrophic situations, such as down in the Katrina and other storm-affected communities where they had similar issues. We already now have the people with that experience right here in Bethpage at the Office of Emergency Management interacting with our engineers and Commissioner of Public Works.
Very devastating news for Nassau County. This includes Roosevelt Field. This includes a lot of major areas in our town that we cannot use water.
So everyone, at least that is listening to us on the radio or watching this, will be informed about that. We appreciate your time, taking the time, and letting us know this update. All right, that was County Executive Ed Mangano. Bay Park Sewage Plant is not operational right now. That is causing a health concern. Again, the area is generally west of the Meadowbrook Parkway under the Queens line, south of the LIE, with the exception, of course, Lawrence and Cedarhurst, who have their own sewage treatment plants. But conserve water, don't touch any sewage, don't get near it. It could start overflowing from the manholes. Very dangerous situation, the county executive says, and they're working to fix that. But as he said, too early to tell.
Too early, and as he said, these are the things that we're going to start seeing as they can get out more and more. today and assess the damage. All right, stay with us. We will be right back as we continue keeping you updated on
very devastating. Breaking news. So what this means is that means we cannot use water, and this was my second fear, and that is now starting to become realized. That means no water now, effectively, because you don't know how the running water could be the sewage that's backing up, so you don't want to have that in your body. So that means we have to effectively go on to use bottled water, because there is literally no way. You don't know, you know, this is the worst part of the storm. It's only going to get worse now, which is very bad. We'll keep you posted. More updates coming as soon as I can do them.